Hello, in this video, we will look at container adapters. Stack queue and priority queue are called container adapters in STL. The STL provides three container adapters, stack, queue, and priority queue. They are called adapters because they are adapted from the sequence containers for handling special cases. In the case of the stack, it is the last in, first out. In the case of the queue, that's first in, first out. In the case of priority queue, the elements are assigned with a priority. The highest priority element is removed first. So let's look at the stack. Here is the stack class. It is defined right here. The functions in the stack class is push, pop, top. Top is return the top element from the stack without removing it. Size, return the size of the stack. Empty returns true if the stack is empty. So here is the test program using the stack class. We have this main to create a stack of int values, and this is to create a stack of int values. Here we're going to use this vector for the underlying data structure for the stack. So this is why stack is not empty. So we're going to pop one. So first we're going to look at the top, and then we're going to pop it. So this is to push. So here we have stack 1, stack 2, and now you're going to push numbers into stack 1, stack 2, and now print stack 1 and print stack 2. Let's look at the queue. Queue is a first in, first out container. So those are the functions for the queue class: push, pop, front, back, size, empty. So this is a test program for this queue, and we create a queue and use the this is the Q1, and the second is create a queue using the list as the underlying data structure for this Q2. So this is the push, and now we are going to print. So what we're doing here is this queue empty. If it's not empty, so we're going to get the first element and now remove the front one. So this is a queue dot remove. I think it's called a pop. So it is pop. It's not remove, pop. Okay. So this is pop. All right. So now let's look at the priority queue. In a priority queue, elements are assigned with priorities. The element with the highest priority is accessed or removed first. So now let's create a priority queue. So this is the print queue. So we're going to print the queue. Here is, this is priority queue is empty. If it's not empty, so we're going to peek it. Take a look. Just to this top without removing it. And now p q dot, I think that's pop. So let's look at this is the functions. I think the functions for the priority queues are this: push, pop, top, size, empty, same as in the stack class. So they're all very similar. This is how we create a priority queue. First, this the Q1 using the default underlying data structure, And now we're going to use this deck. So we're going to use deck as the underlying data structure for priority queue. And this is the greater than. So we're going to compare the elements. So the every element in the node is greater than or equal to its children. So this is the using greater than. And this is the priority queue. So we're going to push, this is for Q1 is 74921. And this is the Q2, 74921. So we're going to print everything in Q1. So this is everything in Q1, and this is everything in Q2. So look, the difference here. By default, you're using less and less than. So the when you print this, so this is the largest to print out first, remove the file. If you reverse the order, so change this to greater, and then you will have this is the numbers, the smallest number are removed first. So the smallest element is removed first. So that is for the priority queue. So please note that all these data structures, they are container adapters. So they're built on the existing sequence containers. So when you create one container adapter, you can choose vector, deck, or list to construct the container adapter. By default, for the stack, deck is used as the default implementation. So for the queue, it's also the deck is used as the default. And for the priority queue, so by default, it is implemented using a vector. You can specify a deck like this for the priority queue. That is all for the container adapters. See you on the next video.